why everybody expect the bull market on altcoins?
It's a liquidity. It's just a flow of liquidity, simple as. So all starts from Bitcoin. It's a hierarchical model of pyramid. It starts from Bitcoin. As Bitcoin appreciates and gets more boring, people take certain profits from the fundamentals and diversify them into...
That's what everybody talking about, but I didn't see that, guys. I don't know, let's say you and I, we have $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
So what we will do, we'll sell our Bitcoins, buy Ethereum, Ethereum will grow, then we'll sell Ethereum and buy Solana and other coins, and then we will move from one token to another. That's how it works.
That's literally how it's worked since the inception of crypto. But the question is why? Right? Why do you go from Bitcoin to, let's say, Solana? The only reason why you go to Solana today is because, the memcoin volumes are growing nuts and the transactions are going high, the usage is increasing, right? If you're a smart investor, you only look at the adoption of an ecosystem for a specific use case. If you just see, the project sounds good, but has no real usage or no adoption or no actual use case for that adoption, it doesn't make any sense.
Do you know any coin that had a real use case? Except
just technical use cases, right? Those are technical theories.
This is a blockchain for blockchain.
Correct. So that's what I'm saying. This is how we started our conversation, right? We're saying, right, these economies are being built, which fragmenting the entire space, right? That's why you have all these bridges between these chains, and then they get hacked. But besides that, we're creating all these ecosystems because we don't know what we're building for what exactly. We know that there's a technological opportunity. There's an opportunity to make things faster. Solana. There's an opportunity to make things more reliable. Something else. There's an opportunity to do this. There's an opportunity to do that. Great. We've done all these things. It's R&D experimentation and trying to fit something into real world. But most of these attempts are going to be fitting a square peg into a round hole. It's not going to fit, so it's going to die, and something else is going to be more sticky. But transaction speed is important. Resilience is important. Security is important. Reliability is important. Solana dies every other day because of memes. Transaction cost is important. All these things are important. But then because of this hype and this desire to invest into R&D of a future economy or future currency or ecosystems of value, there's a lot of experimentation. And that's good. That's healthy. It has to happen. Because only this is how we'll be able to say, okay, this worked and this is why it worked. And this is not going to work because so and so. I think we have to go through this period to come to a more mature stage. It's common sense.
Insight that I get that with this crypto was created a new market. Because 15 years ago, this market doesn't exist at all. It was, commodities market, stock market, mm-hmm. and forex market. And for me in 2009, forex market was something new because I just saw an advertising of it. And now we have a crypto market, crypto with a lot of projects. And if 10 years ago it was only Bitcoin, 8 years ago it was Ethereum, now it's thousands of assets, if you can call them assets, on this market, and it's become normal. It's like Forex 15 years ago. I'm not sure, but if you'll check the volatility on the Forex market 15 years ago, I remembered how I was liquidated on a Japan yen in 2011, 13 years ago. It was more volatility on the market from my perspective than now.
Yeah, sure.
And we can set up parallels with crypto, and it will happen here sooner or later.
Absolutely, but besides the new market, we created a new economy. It's a whole other thing. How does the value of dollar get determined? How does the value of AED get determined? Country has either production or debt or speculation, doesn't matter. Let's keep it simple. Production. If the country produces certain goods and supplies it to the world, the value of the currency grows. If the production reduces, the value of the country drops. Or gold reserves. Classics, right?
I'm not agree with it. Let's say why the exchange rate, we're talking about forex, of AED, United Arab Emirates dirham, and dollar doesn't change to each other for the last 10 years. it was maybe 15. It was 365 or 366 for the, I don't know, for the last 15 years. Why?
You're talking about cross-economic relationship. My assumption would be the oil side of things.
You mean the general?
Correct. My assumption for this specific use case, I think oil has a lot to do with it. It's mainly traded with dollar, and there's a massive manufacturer. But besides us going there, I'm talking about the fundamentals of a currency. What's the fundamental of a currency?
Economy of a country.
Economy of a country, or gold reserve, or something
Or
like
gold.
that,
No.
right? Whatever the
Okay,
case.
okay,
It used to
okay.
be gold reserve, it became
Okay.
debt now.
Okay.
But economy, right? Crypto created a new economy because a currency belongs to a country's geographical location. Crypto created a
here it
global.
belongs to the.
Right. So we're redefining the economical boundaries right now.
Agree with you.
This is where we need to look at, because if we miss this point, then we can't try to imagine in which direction we need to think. How do we build our businesses so that we can fit into a new economy? All the setups for Forex, for equities, for all these things were created because there was a definition of a currency. Currency is defined. We know where it starts, we know where it ends, we know how it's evaluated. Tell me a definition of a crypto. Where does it start, where does it end, how is it evaluated? We don't know this yet. That's why we need to watch that very closely. The moment currencies, geographical currencies, are going to start playing a fundamental role and creating a new, more gray or floating economies, the crypto ecosystems, and they will become financial ecosystems. And it's going to create a democratized global participation in those ecosystems. This is going to change our lives in a different way.
Hey, if you like this video, don't forget to watch a full episode and also check the links in the description below.